So sometimes the quality of education is not as good, and in order for us to create a capacity, we also found that Nairobi is badly hit, not like any other parts of the country, and therefore there is a special infrastructure grant which has also been given to Nairobi, the 1 billion, which each and every constituency of the 17 will be able to get 58,000, so that 58 million, so that we try to create a capacity in Nairobi, because as I have said, in primary and in secondary, the situation is pathetic, and we want to progressively see how we can be able to remedy the situation in Nairobi before we also move to other cities. We were in Mombasa, those who were there on Monday, the situation is no better. We are also experiencing the same kind of problems. So, Madam Speaker, the second set of questions, so that members then can be able to ask other questions, is on special schools, question number 40. And this question 1, I would like to first inform the members the number of special needs education schools we have in the country, and then we will now specifically come to the question. There are 2,892 day primary schools in the country, with an enrollment of 117,565 runners. The boarding primary special needs education institutions are at 337 in number, with a total enrollment of 43,266 runners. There are 81 secondary special needs education schools, with a total enrollment of 7,064. There are 134 junior school special needs education institutions, with an enrollment of 1,593 runners. We also have 66 pre-vocational special needs education institutions, with a total enrollment of 952 runners. As the member has rightly put it, all our primary school level runners, each of them receives an allocation of 1,420 as capitation, all our public primary schools. And again, those with special needs, each runner then is supposed to be given 2,300 free for primary education, a top-up for specialized running materials and assistive devices. This amount is intended to enable schools to procure specialized running resources, assistive devices, and technologies for runners with special needs and disabilities. Members, we did establish that there is money which was given to a number of these schools, but then unfortunately, a number of them were not buying the devices, the running materials as it was supposed to be. Either the money was diverted or put into other uses, and hence you will go to a number of them, you find the devices are actually not there, and therefore the kind of running that we expect in these schools was kind of missing. We had a kind of problem that we had with the textbooks. You remember years back where schools were given money to procure textbooks, but then they were not doing it. And hence, when the centralized system of procuring textbooks came into being, at least we are almost attaining the 1-to-1 ratio as far as textbooks provision is concerned. So in this one, 2022, we said 2023, if we can have a centralized system where we procure these running materials plus the assistive devices in a centralized manner through KISE, and then we supply all these devices into the schools it might work out better, and for purposes of accountability and even because we